Hey guys, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another weekend prep video. I've got an awesome fall weekend prep video for you this week. I'm going to be cooking in my kitchen as always. We also have a soccer tournament, so I'm going to be packing up some food for that. I'm going to take you on a Walmart shop with me, as well as share with you a haul, some fall decorations, some cleaning, some redecorating, and more cooking. Lots of awesome stuff in this video, so let's get started.
Stick love in the fall was all you needed.
All right, good Saturday morning, folks. It is about 8:30, and we need to be at the soccer fields today at 10:30 for a soccer tournament that Connor has. So I've got time to cook some breakfast this morning. I prepped these veggies a couple nights ago when I got home from the grocery store and was cleaning out my fridge. So there's mushrooms in here, peppers, and a little bit of onion. So I'm just gonna cook these up in some olive oil. I also have some leftover bacon in the fridge, so I'll add that and some eggs and make a scramble for Adam.
Wasn't that a good year? Money and cards and souvenirs, a big backyard and a big black dog and a hole to put your feet in.
All right, so for Connor, I'm gonna give him a couple hard-boiled eggs. I also prepped these the other night after my grocery haul. So he just likes the hard-boiled eggs cut in half with salt on them. And then I crisped up a couple of pieces of bacon in the microwave. And then I got these blueberry muffins, I can't talk, from Hungry Root this week. So I'm just gonna give him a couple of those. I think these are actually vegan, and get it out. There we go. All right, so he's got some bacon, some blueberry muffins, and some hard-boiled eggs.
Throw some burning heat in. That whip ride from a mile away.
Okay, so the veggies are mostly cooked. I'm gonna add the egg to the center of the skillet. I also put the cut up bacon in there. And then we had a few fries left over from last night, so I just heated those up in the air fryer, and I'm gonna kind of mix those in as well. Okay, I'm just gonna add a little bit of cheese over the top of this and let it melt, and then it's done.
On to that night for one day.
All right, here is our scramble over the leftover fries. This looks delicious if I liked mushrooms. Okay, so you guys know I don't normally eat breakfast on the weekends. I'm not like a huge breakfast eater, but I'm just gonna have a Built Bar along with my coffee. Thank you to Built Bar for sponsoring this weekend prep video. I've been working with them for a long time, and I'm excited to show you guys these banana cream pie marshmallow puffs, which are delightful. I'm not gonna have one for breakfast because I normally save that for like a treat, but I think I'm gonna do the strawberry Built Bar today. This is just like a mixed box, which you can find on their site. I am having this chocolate covered cherry flavored coffee, which we were in Colorado, and it's delicious. So I'm just gonna have it with some of this vanilla Nut Pods creamer, which I think goes perfectly with that flavor of coffee, and then one of the strawberry Built Bars. But if you guys haven't tried these, they're low in added sugar, and they have between like 15 to 18 grams of protein in each one, and they're really good. I like having them as a breakfast substitute, but I also like having them as like a sweet treat in the afternoon. And if you guys want something really delicious, definitely try the Built Puff. I have the banana cream pie marshmallow ones. This seriously tastes like, do you know those like Easter candies, like the bunnies with the marshmallow in the middle? That's what this tastes like. It's delicious. Only 130 calories, only 5 grams of sugar. Right now they have several flavors of these. I just ordered a churro flavor, and I think they also have a strawberry flavor right now. So make sure you check out their site. If you guys want to get 10% off, you can use my code. Just go to the link in my description box, and it's JenChapin10. You'll get 10% off your first order. So I'm gonna go ahead and have this, and then the next thing that I need to do is pack up our lunch for today, because we have like an hour in between games and we're not gonna have time to go anywhere. So I need to pack up some sandwiches and a cooler and things like that. And I also wanted to mention that if you guys are still wanting merch, it's still available. This is the mug that we released a couple of months back. I love it, so I'll link that down below as well. But don't forget to check out Built Bar if you would like to, and use my code for that 10% off. Okay, so I'm gonna work on getting some stuff packed up for lunch. So I've got some turkey, some pepperoni, some cheese for sandwiches. I'll probably make Kira a wrap. I've got some strawberries and some grapes I'll probably take. Instead of a sandwich, I'm gonna take myself this chicken avocado ranch salad that I got in my Hungry Root box. I'm gonna package up some of these cookies so that we get them eaten up because no one's been eating them. I've got mayo mustard bread. I've got some lettuce, and then I have a couple packs of like chips left in the pantry that I'm trying to kind of go through. I hope these aren't stale, but I'm just gonna package up what I can. Okay, so I got everything ready. I need to get the cooler and pack this stuff up. So I made Kira a wrap with turkey, pepperoni, and cheese. I made Connor a sandwich with turkey, lettuce, and cheese. Adam a sandwich. I'm taking this for myself, which is a chicken salad. I need to get a fork for that. I'm also gonna take myself some of these beef sticks. I've got some strawberries, some grapes, some different chips here that we had left over, some cookies, and then some drinks. We've got a couple sodas. They also have drinks for sale there. So I got here some flavored water, plain water, soda, and Gatorade. All right, so after sitting in the sun for about 4 or 5 hours, we are all exhausted, but my nails have grown out to the point where it is starting to be disturbing. So I have a nail appointment at 3:30. Update on the soccer tournament. They had 2 games today. Connor's team won, I think it was 5-0 the first game, and then they tied 3-3 the second game. But it's such a fun age to watch because it's like 8, 9, 10-year-olds, 9 and 10-year-olds, I think. And so they're just to the point where they're starting to get like pretty good. So it's fun to watch. But anyway, they did a good job. Connor was very excited and proud of himself. This is the first year he's done like league travel soccer. The only soccer he's ever done before has just been like local teams, but now they're actually like playing other cities, and like next weekend we have to travel to a different city to play and stuff. So he was pretty nervous at first, but now he's excited about that. He really likes soccer. He really likes swim too. I think he likes soccer a little bit more. So anyway, I'm in the driveway at Starbucks right now getting a almond milk latte, and then I'm gonna go get my nails done. I also need to run to Walgreens to pick up a few things, and I think I should get my car washed. It's super dirty and I haven't got done in a while. Did you guys see I got sunburnt? I had sunscreen with me and I put it on my shoulders and my arms, but I forgot to put it on. So I'm gonna have a little bit of a burn, but what are you gonna do? It's like so warm out today. It's like 83 and it's like almost the middle of October. Hello, global warming. So I just checked the mail on my way out of the driveway. I got my student loan statement for the month. Even though I make like automatic payments, they still send me a statement every month. I suppose I could turn that off, but I just like get so triggered when I start talking about the whole student loan thing. I think I told you guys in a video before. I worked as a nurse under a qualifying position for 14 years, and you're supposed to be able to work for 10 years and get your loans forgiven under the public student loan forgiveness. Well, they have denied 99% of applicants, which of that is me. Yes, they have only approved 1% of people who have submitted for a repayment or forgiveness. Thank you. Thank you so much. You have a good one. You too. I always get a straw because of my braces. I'm trying not to get the rubber bands like coffee stained. Anyway, so 99% of people who were under the impression that they qualified for public student loan forgiveness, you can be in like a variety of different positions. Like you can be like a nurse or a teacher that works for like a certain position or in a certain locale. You can be in public service, you can work for the government. Like there's like a ton of different things you can do. And so the idea is that you pay on your student loans, which I've done ever since I've gotten out of school, 15 years ago. You pay on your student loans during that time, and as long as you make your qualifying payments, then at the end of your 10 years, you are supposed to be able to submit, and then they're supposed to forgive the remainder of your loan balance. Well, that is what I did. And apparently many other people have too. And so they basically, FedLoan is who services my student loans. And I know there's like tons of companies, there's like Navient, and I don't know all of them, but I know there's like shady stuff going on. But it really irritates me because like these companies, like I understand that they're like contracted by the government, but like why isn't the government like so anyway, there was like an OIG investigation, and that's when they found that these lenders were denying 99% of applicants. It's like, what loan forgiveness program has only a 1% forgiveness rate? Like, that doesn't even make sense. And so there's been talk about it for years, and then finally, I think last week it was, the president announced that there was going to be someone to look into it, blah blah blah. And so I've been like aggressively paying mine down because I'm not holding my breath over anything. When I first applied, they basically told me, well, you don't qualify for forgiveness yet because your loans aren't consolidated. And so they gave me all the instructions to consolidate my loans. So then I did that. I consolidated my loans from my original nursing school, and then the ones that I got when I was in grad school, I consolidated all those together, and then I went back. And then there was some technicality about when I originally got my student loans, they weren't disbursed under the right program. Like, I don't even know what that means. Like, I was poor when I went to college. I had no support. I got a Pell Grant 1 year, but the rest of them were just like, regular student loans. Like, I don't know, I was like 19, you know, when I took them out. I've never defaulted on my payments or anything. It's just so frustrating. So then they denied me, and they were like, no, you don't have the whatever, you don't have the correct type of original loan. And I'm like, what does that even mean? You know? And so then I appealed it, and then they denied it, and then I appealed it again, and then they denied it. And so finally it's just like, I'm done. Like, what are you supposed to do? You're just like one person against the government. You know what I mean? Like, you can't, there's nothing you can do about it. So I told Adam, I was like, I don't even know if it's worth it. You know, because at that time I had like less than $20,000 left to pay off. And so ever since then, you know, as my income has allowed, I've been like aggressively paying them down. But now that this new information came out, it's almost like it gives me a glimmer of hope, like, oh, maybe they're going to expand this program, and all these people who should have qualified in the first place will qualify now. But it's like, I don't know. So I don't know if I should just change my payment back to like the minimum payment and wait and see. Like, nobody's loans are like accruing interest right now because of the whole COVID thing. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. It's just like, it's super frustrating. And like, I don't, you know, I'm not complaining about my loans, because without incurring those student loans, I would have never been able to have the career and earning power that I do now. So it was a huge return on investment for me. And I don't, you know, I'm not like expecting a handout from the government, of course not. But the idea is that, you know, people are picking and choosing their jobs and their positions based on the idea, or based on this program, that if they do this for 10 years, then they're gonna get forgiveness because they've worked in this particular service or whatever. So I don't know, the whole thing is just like dishonest and shady, and you know, that's the government for you. Not that the whole government is dishonest and shady, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, you know, they come up with these programs and then they just like go to crap because no one can monitor or, you know, figure out how to how to, you know, conduct them correctly. All right, well, there's my student loan rant for the day. Thank you for listening to me. I mean, good news, I did, you know, because of my extra income from YouTube, I was able to get Adam's student loans all paid off earlier this year. So that's a plus, right? He had like a different type of loan than me, because I think, you know, like if your parents have a higher income, you get like different types of loans than if your parents don't. I don't know. This is all stuff that I shouldn't be talking about because I don't know what I'm talking about, but something like that. Okay, I'm gonna get my nails done and drink my coffee and relax in the air conditioning. All right, so I got my nails done. That was relaxing. They turned out beautiful. I let him talk me into doing a design on my ring finger, which I'm not sure about yet. He's like, you want a design? I'm like, no. He's like, yeah, let's do a design. I'm like, are you sure? He's like, yeah, just one finger. I'm like, okay. But anyway, I really like this maroon color. It's very pretty. It's very like fallish color, and he like shaped them perfectly. I love it. Okay, so I'm at Walmart right now. Kira told me a few things that she needs. Oh my gosh, I just watched a little kid almost get backed into. Kira needs a few things here. I'm gonna probably pick up a few groceries and I don't know, just see what they have. I've been adding stuff to my cart in my Walmart app, so sometimes that's kind of how I keep track. New. They are Pepsi Soda Shop. Cream soda cola and black cherry cola. I'm not buying that because they're full of sugar. If they had diet, I would try it, but I mean, they look good if you drink regular pop. This would look so pretty on my red door, would it not? $20. And it has sunflowers on it. Did I tell you guys I had sunflowers in my wedding, so I'm very partial to sunflowers. I might have to get this. All right, so Pioneer Woman. When I saw this from a distance, I thought this is a chamber pot. You know what a chamber pot is? It's like what people used to go to the bathroom in. They put it next to their bed. Does this not look like one of those? I mean, I don't know. Personally, I wouldn't buy this. It's $35. That is bizarre. These actually look cute. These like Tupperware. I don't know. I like having glass Tupperware though, because you can see through it and also it doesn't like warp or stain, but I mean, they are cute. What's this? Candle tin set, cranberry chutney, French toast, gingerbread and spice. Okay, so I did not know Walmart actually had this brand, this Ello. I actually have some of these that I got from Costco, but I really like that they're like glass wrapped in silicone. You can actually take the silicone off when you wash it. This one is a divided Pyrex container. I don't know. Some of my Tupperware is getting kind of junky. Not the glass stuff, but like the plastic stuff. That's cute too. I would just buy all the kitchen stuff, but I don't need it. Oh, that's what I got. Well, no, that one's round. That's kind of like what I got at Costco, only round. Those are cute. Well, I stayed in there a lot longer than I meant to. Now it's 5:45. And I need to go home and make dinner. So I was gonna make tonight, you guys have seen me make like those fish cakes before with like cod or tilapia, and then, you know, you cook the fish, flake it up, like bind it together. My kids really love those, they're good. So I was gonna make that, and then I had some salmon burgers also that I wanted to get used, so I was gonna make those, and then some baked potatoes and some broccoli. However, I'm probably not gonna have time to do that now unless we wanna eat late. And everyone's probably gonna be hungry because we were outside all day. So I think what I'm gonna do is make hot dogs in the air fryer. So I did an Aldi haul last week. Well, you guys would have already seen that video. Anyway, so I found these brioche buns at Aldi for hot dogs. So I think I'm gonna make those. And I got some fries, so I can just throw those in the oven. And we've got like fruit and veggies and stuff like that, so we'll have that. One thing really annoys me about, like, just annoys me in general, is like people being rude to like people that work in the service industry and retail. Like now at Walmart, they have to check your receipt when you go out, just like obviously to make sure that you scanned everything, because so many of the checkouts are self-checkouts now, which it's like fine. It takes like literally 10 seconds. Just like give the person your receipt, thank them, and walk out the door. And I see so many people just like walking up and they're just like, ugh, or they just like walk right past the person altogether, or they're just like so rude. It's like people are just doing their job. Like, haven't you ever had a job in the public where you just had to do your job? Like, I've worked in retail. I can tell you it is not a walk in the park, and neither is working in a restaurant or anything like that. So how about we just be nice to people? Yeah. Also, I was at the self-checkout and the guy across from me, the lady comes over and she's like, can I see your ID? And he was buying like a bottle of tequila, and she's like, is this your birth date? And then she's like, something 1998. And I'm just like, it screws with my head so much that people that were born in 1998 are old enough to buy alcohol. I just feel like the late 90s was just like yesterday. I know it's not, but you know, I feel that way. Okay, so I thought I would show you guys quickly what I got from Walmart tonight. I didn't really get too many grocery items, mostly just household things and some decor items, just some random things that we needed. Also, I did cook dinner as soon as I got home. We had hot dogs and, oh, I was gonna show you guys the brioche buns. This is what they look like. I did not have mine with a bun. I just had my hot dogs cut up with like a couple fries, and then I put ketchup and mustard on top. So anyway, okay, I got some apples. We're running low on those. These were on sale, the Sweet Tango, so I decided to get those this time. I needed some Greek yogurt for a recipe that I'm gonna try, so I got that. And then I bought some bagels from Aldi, and Adam sometimes likes to eat those for breakfast, so I got him some cream cheese to go with those. I picked up 2 sets of swim goggles because swim is gonna be starting in a couple weeks, and I always feel like we need spare goggles in case someone loses theirs. I did decide to pick up a couple things of nail polish, so I'm not quite sure I'm in love with this design on my nail. I don't know, I'm gonna give it a couple days to see how I like it, but I thought that maybe this color would actually be really pretty on my ring finger. So I got this. This is Essie, I don't know, oh, it's Penny Talk is the color. And then I do have a gel like nail light, so I thought maybe instead I would paint my ring finger this color and then put this glitter over the top and set it with my UV light. So I don't know, we'll see. I'm doing a project that I need some like different colored post-it notes for, so I picked up a package of those. So I am forever looking for clips for my hair that will like hold up all of my hair and not slip out. So I'm gonna try this one. The brand that I really like is like Solvation. I can link their site down below. I've had a couple clips from them. Both clips I've gotten from them have broken by my own fault. Well, Connor broke one of them, and then the other one got smashed in my bag when I was traveling, so I need to be more careful. But anyway, I'm gonna try this one. I got some Sharpies to go with these post-it notes for that project I'm working on. And then I saw a couple people in the planner community saying they really like these pens. They're the Pilot Precise V5. So I decided I would try a couple of those. They had these mini binders on sale for 50 cents. I actually have some page protectors that fit in these. I'm not quite sure what size they are. It's almost like an A5 size, I think. I have some planner stickers that I think I'm probably gonna organize in here. So I just picked that up. It was on clearance. I got a new Febreze plug-in, a fall scented one for the upstairs hallway. I got myself some Olay moisture ribbons body wash, and then some garbage disposal cleaner. I was out of that. I also got another package of the Finish dishwasher cleaner. I really like this. Kira needed shave cream and razors, so I just got this twin pack of Skintimate, and then I got her these Venus razors. She also wanted deodorant. I didn't know whether she wanted spray or stick, so I got both. This is the Dove dry spray, and then this is just Dove regular deodorant. I also got this for Kira. This is the SA lotion for rough and bumpy skin. If you have any keratosis pilaris, this is a really good lotion for that. It is a little bit pricey, but it does work really well if you use it consistently. I got Connor some more body wash / shampoo for the shower. And then next weekend, we are having a soccer tournament, and it's like a Halloween themed one. And his team is going as like thing 1 and thing 2. So they all have red shirts, and then they're also supposed to spray their hair blue. So I picked up some of this blue hairspray. I was out of trash bags, or almost out. I really like getting my trash bags from Costco, but I forgot to get them last time I was there. So I went ahead and picked these up from Walmart instead. Got some tampons, loofah for myself. And then I saw this fall candle, and of course I have no chill. So actually it's not a candle, it's a candle holder, I guess. But I thought it would look really pretty in the center of my dining room table. So I got it. It was, I think, $14.97. And then I got this Yankee candle to go inside of it. It's the Autumn Wreath, and it fits like perfectly inside of there. Voila. So I thought that would be super pretty on the table. And then these are the same size as like the Bath & Body Works candles. And I have a candle holder. I might even have a Halloween one. I don't know, I'll have to look. But I wanted to get one to put in there for the kitchen. This is just a pumpkin spice. I don't know, it's not my favorite scent, but it was the least offensive one I could find in that size. And then I also got some makeup crayons for Halloween for my costume, and then whoever else needs them. And then I got these tea lights. I couldn't remember if we had any of these, and I wanted to make sure we had them for pumpkin carving. I got this frame. I needed a 5x7 frame for this cross stitch portrait that I'll actually link her shop down below. She's kind of local to me, and she sent me this a long time ago, and I just never got it framed. The only thing thing is I'm not sure what happened, but I think I got some ink on here. So I'm gonna see if I can get that out with a bleach pen. I'm really irritated with myself that happened. But I thought that this, actually I might be able to hide it with the frame. You know what, it might be okay. Anyway, I thought this frame was pretty. I want to hang this on the wall somewhere downstairs, so I got that. Of course, I got my wreath. I'm actually gonna go, I think, put that out on the door right now. And then I'm working on reorganizing some things in my office. It's like Adam keeps calling it my 5-year project because it's taking me so long. But I needed like some shallow, kind of wide bins because I have a plan for how I'm going to store some of my scrapbooking stuff. So I got 4 of these. These are actually only $7 each, which I thought was a really good deal. And then I have a couple of these cube storage bins or shelves up in my office, and I wanted a couple of these just to kind of store things in that would fit in those cubes. And I like this gray color, so I got those. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this stuff away. Oh, I was gonna show you guys. Kira actually made some brownies because she said she was bored and wanted to bake. But this is a Trader Joe's brownie mix. It's a gluten-free one, and she swirled some cookie butter in there before she made it. And then we have this no sugar added Breyers vanilla ice cream towel on top of it. I'm gonna get some for the kids. I'm not gonna have any myself, but it looks delicious. Kira has the brownies. She says they're good. Okay. Okay, so I'm out here on the front porch and I just put the wreath up, and I love this. I love how it matches with the red door. It looks so fallish. So let me tell you, so this is like the perfect wreath because I told you guys that we had sunflowers in our wedding. So I always love sunflowers because it reminds me of that. Pine cones remind me of my grandma because she always used to make these wreaths, pine cones and hot glue. Like I remember her doing that a lot when I was a kid. And then there's like these faux pheasant feathers on here, which my grandpa was always a hunter. He hunted a lot of pheasant and duck. So isn't that cool? Thank you, Walmart, for the sentimental wreath. All right, so I'm upstairs. Murphy's helping me do laundry. I'm just kidding. He's laying on the bed while I fold laundry, and I'm sitting here under the fan because I am hot, because I have sunburn on my chest and I need to do something where I sit under a fan. So I'm gonna fold this laundry. Okay, so here's the thing about our bedroom. I was gonna ask you guys. So, you know, we got this new furniture a while ago. We're still waiting on the ottoman thing that goes at the end of the bed that's gonna like basically hold our sheets and everything. I did get some artwork, which is downstairs. I ordered it. I'll hopefully get it put up tomorrow, but kind of want like a tall kind of plant in this corner here. And at first I thought about ordering one on Amazon, like a faux plant, but now I'm like thinking maybe I should try and get a real one that would like grow really, really tall. I don't know. Right now Adam's hamper is over there, but when I get something to put in that corner, I'll probably put his hamper right there on that side of the chest. And then I really want to get like different window dressings because right now we just have those blinds, and I kind of feel like I want some like curtains. Like, I don't know. I feel like I want to do some more with this room because, like, you know, my bedroom is always the last to get redone. And of course we have nothing above the bed yet, which is what hopefully I'll get put up tomorrow. But anyway, let me know what you think. I don't even know where to order. Like, if I were to want to get like a real plant to put in that corner, like where would I order one? I think there's places online where you can order real plants, but I don't know. I mean, a fake one would be easy. I could just order it on Amazon. So let me know what you think. Okay, I have a question for you guys. So, is it just my husband, or do all men keep shirts and other clothes until they are literally like threadbare? So this particular t-shirt, I don't even remember when Adam got this. I mean, I swear it's probably been like 10 years, but there are like so many holes in it. Like, look, it's like threadbare, and like I get that it's like probably like super comfortable or whatever. Look, here's one hole. Here's a hole in the armpit. He had a Green Bay Packers shirt like this, and I finally like got him to throw it away because it was literally like falling apart. And I'm just like look, this one he must have painted in it because it's got like paint, you know, stains on it. I mean, it's super soft. Like, I would love to wear this as a nightgown or whatever, but I'm just like, do you, like, how long do you keep shirts, men? Do you keep them like 20 years and then you get rid of them? Like, I don't know. Oh, look at the bottom of it. Like, the hem is just like totally blown out. Too funny. Good morning, friends. It is Sunday morning and we have a rainy Sunday, which is my favorite type of Sunday. So let's go make some breakfast. All right, so I'm gonna make some sausage gravy and biscuits. I have the biscuits in the oven right now. I do not have any breakfast sausage, but I do have ground pork. So we're gonna kind of make our own breakfast sausage. So I have my little herb stripper here. I think Laura was the one who sent this to me, so correct me if I'm wrong, Laura, but basically I'm gonna add some thyme and some sage to this because I just happen to have those in my fridge. But basically you put the herb stem in there and then you pull it through and it strips the leaves off and they go down into the cup. So then you can chop it up. So how cool is that? So I'm gonna go ahead and strip some of this thyme, and then I happen to have some sage also. It's a good thing I didn't toss this because I was about to the other day. I didn't know what I was gonna use it for. All right, and I have a couple of sage leaves as well, so I'm just gonna chop those up with the thyme. Okay, so I've got a mortar and pestle here, and I'm gonna crush about a teaspoon of fennel seeds in here. I'm gonna add those. All right, I'm also gonna add a little bit of crushed red pepper flake, not too much, and just a little sprinkle of nutmeg. Okay, now this is optional, but you can also put a little bit of maple syrup in there. I'm just gonna drizzle like maybe 2 teaspoons, and then season it with salt and pepper. And that is homemade breakfast sausage. So I'm just gonna mix this up and get it into the pan. Okay, so my pork sausage is cooked now. I think the thing about using pork, like ground pork too, is that it tends to be leaner. So I'm just gonna sprinkle in about 1/4 cup of flour, and then I'm gonna whisk this around and cook it for a couple minutes and then add some milk. Okay, I didn't measure, but I probably added about 2 cups of milk. So I'm just gonna bring this to a bubble and let it simmer until it is thickened. I'll taste it, probably add more salt and pepper or whatever seasonings are needed. My biscuits are done, so those are just kind of waiting over there. Then I think I'm gonna fry up a couple of eggs. Alright, so I'm gonna work on cleaning up my kitchen, but I have a couple of things that I wanted to get decanted into my pantry. So these are like BHG pantry containers that I got from Walmart. This had other stuff in it, I just washed it out. So I think I'm gonna put this nutritional yeast that I got from Thrive into this larger one. I need to go upstairs and get my label maker. Nope. Let's see if it's gonna fit. I'm gonna put this coconut. This is shredded unsweetened coconut. This is really good for coconut shrimp. All right, I've still got a couple hours until dinner, but I'm gonna go ahead and get some of it started. So I have some cod fillets, so I'm gonna go ahead and make these fish cakes with, I'm not sure if I'm gonna make the aioli sauce or not, but this is on page 78 of my cookbook, the Essential Pantry Cookbook. I realized the other day, one of you guys commented and said that you didn't realize that I had a cookbook, so I need to start mentioning it more often, but I'll link it down below. It is a pantry cookbook. So essentially, you know, many of these recipes use staples that you should already have at home, either in your pantry or your freezer. So I have, like I said, some cod here, and then I have a baking sheet that I just lined with foil. Basically, to make these, you bake whatever fish you're using in the oven. You can use cod, tilapia, salmon. You bake it in the oven and then you let it cool, and then you flake it up and make it into cake and brown them in a skillet. It's really, really good. So I have some Old Bay seasoning here, and that's all I'm going to use. The original recipe calls for like a spice blend, but that's, you know, if you don't have Old Bay, you can kind of mix those things together to make your own. Okay, so I have my fish here, and I'm just going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil over there just to add some flavor flavor, not a ton. I actually really prefer making this recipe with tilapia, but when I wrote this cookbook, I did not include tilapia as one of the ingredients because I know that some people feel a certain type of way about tilapia and the way that it's farmed and everything. So the choice is yours, whatever you want to use. And like I said, I had this in my freezer that I wanted to use up anyway, so works out just fine. Okay, so those are seasoned. I have my oven preheated at 400, so I'm just gonna bake these for about 10 to 12 minutes until they're cooked through. I'm also gonna make some baked potatoes with dinner, so I just have 4 russet potatoes that I scrubbed, and they're dry now, and I'm just gonna drizzle these with a little bit of olive oil, and then I kind of like to turn them over to get them coated. I don't like to wrap my potatoes in foil because I find that the skins don't get as crispy that way. So I'm gonna season these with some salt. And normally I bake potatoes usually at 400 degrees for about an hour. So I'm not gonna put these in for a while because I think we're probably gonna eat around 6:30 and it's not even 4:30 yet. So, okay. So those are ready to go, which by the way, I still have my pajamas on. Did I tell you guys this was a pajama day? Yes, it is. Okay, so my fish has cooled off. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it on the tray here and flake it up. And I went ahead and put the potatoes into the oven. I'm not being very productive this afternoon. I've been looking through a lot of my cookbooks trying to plan out some videos that were coming up. I just didn't show that to you guys because I feel like it's kind of boring, but I'm gonna be meal planning for the week later tonight, so I'll do that with you guys. I also want to hang up some artwork in our bedroom, so I think I might go upstairs and do that now actually while the potatoes are in the oven. So in addition to these fish cakes, I'm also going to make a few steaks. I had a few fillets in the freezer, and I told you guys either in this video or other ones that I'm kind of trying to go through some stuff in my freezer and get some things cleared out of my freezer and pantry. So I decided I will cook those up. And then I also have a couple of salmon burgers that I recently acquired from Hungry Root. So I think I'm gonna cook those up as well while I have the skillet and everything heated up tonight. That way I can have those for lunches this week. So one of the reasons why I actually like using tilapia more for this recipe is because it flakes easier and it actually flakes up finer than cod does. And so it's easier for the, completed fish cakes to basically hold together. But both will work. You can also make this recipe with like canned tuna or salmon or canned salmon. And if there's any pieces of fish that don't want to break up, I just kind of take those out and usually just give them to the dog because why not, right? Okay, so I think this is just about as fine as I'm going to get it. And I probably will add a little bit more salt, but this has already been seasoned, remember, with the Old Bay seasoning. So now I need to add some breadcrumbs, mayo, and then you can add minced onion if you want, but I'll probably just add a little bit of onion. Okay, so I've got some mayo here. You can also use beaten egg to bind this together, but I'm gonna use about, I don't know, probably a 1/4 cup of this. And then I like to add lemon juice to mine. You don't have to do that if you don't want to, but I always feel like lemon goes really well with fish. And then maybe about 1/2 cup of breadcrumbs. The original recipe calls for panko because I was trying to limit the ingredients in the cookbook, but I actually prefer, like either will work, but I actually prefer the finer breadcrumbs for this recipe because I feel like it helps bind it together more easily. You can also, if you don't have any breadcrumbs on hand, you can use crushed up saltine crackers. That works really well. And you kind of just have to figure out texture, if you need more or less moisture or breadcrumbs. These are pretty delicate, so they are, they do fall apart easily when you cook them in the skillet, so you kind of have to be gentle with them. But you kind of just want to make sure that when you grab some like that, you can form it into a patty. That's kind of small, but I'm just showing you. I'll actually probably put a little bit more breadcrumb in that, and then I'll let this sit and let the flavors meld until it's time to cook. All right, I just got done taking a shower and I changed from my daytime pajamas into my nighttime pajamas. And I need to go finish cooking dinner, but I wanted to show you guys these, this artwork that I got. So hopefully you can see over there, I have kind of on the bed these two pieces that are gonna go above the bed there. My idea was, since like, you know, there's two halves of the bed, two can lights above there in the tray ceiling, they would look nice to have two pieces kind of like side by side, and I really wanted like something abstract. I didn't want to get like a photo printed or anything like that. And so I was on Instagram and I saw this ad for mixed tiles, and basically they come just like this, like flat in a box. They're really well packed, and then on the back they have like a sticky strip, so all you have to do is like peel this off and like level it and like stick it on the wall. So I'm kind of like, I mean, this isn't like high quality artwork, but also like I don't really want to spend a ton of money on like high quality artwork, if you know what I mean. Like, I guess I don't mind spending money on it, but then like at the end of the day, it's like I would almost rather pay less for like pieces like this and have the opportunity to like change them out more frequently, like every several years or so, because it's like I'm probably gonna either like redo this room, you know, within the next 5 years, and I can just remove them and put them somewhere else in the house. So I have a level. I'm gonna climb up there and hopefully get these set in a way that doesn't look janky. I would have Adam help me, but you know, sometimes like husbands are much more annoying when you ask them to help with this kind of stuff, and like I don't need any holes drilled or anything, so I think I'm just gonna climb up there and we're gonna see how this goes. How does that look? I think it actually looks okay. I almost wish they were a little bigger, but I think that it still looks nice under the lights like that. So you see how convinced I am of this? Okay. No, I actually do think I need to make my bed. I actually do think it looks nice. I bet you Adam's gonna be like, this looks weird. Okay, so here's the other ones that I ordered, and I'm gonna put these out in the hallway here upstairs, but I think I'm gonna wait and do that after dinner. And then I also got, I'll link this site down below, by the way, if you guys wanna check it out for anything. I also got this print, which I really like. I think this one is gonna go right here, like on this side of my dresser. Okay, so these are the steaks that I thought out. These are actually from Thrive. They are First Light Wagyu filet steaks. So I'm gonna cook these up, but I'm gonna season them first with this Corky's cookout seasoning. I don't know, this is like a barbecue seasoning, but it's really, really good on steak. And then, whoops. And then I've got my skillet going here with some olive oil, and this is what I'm gonna cook the fish in. All right, so I've got my steak seasoned. These fish cakes are cooking up. I just wanna basically brown them because they're already cooked, you know, so that's that one isn't quite done yet. These are like the kids' favorite. All right, I'm gonna give those a little bit. And then I've got some broccoli going in here, and then some baked potatoes. Okay, so here's a plate with some fish cakes. I'm gonna make the steak snack. So this is how they turn out. They're really good. Baked potato with some cheese, a little bit of bacon and sour cream, and some broccoli. Yum. All right, so here's how the steak turned out. I just seared it in a cast iron skillet for maybe like 5 minutes on each side, and then I stuck it in the oven and just let it rest for about 10 minutes, and it's perfectly done. So I'm gonna go give this plate to. Okay, so I'm just packing up the leftovers, and I got the dishwasher loaded. So we just had one of these salmon burgers left. I'll have that for lunch this week. And then these are the rest of the fish that we had, fish cakes with the potato and broccoli. So I just put a little sour cream packet in there and some tartar sauce. And this is just a meal prep container that I got from Walmart a long time ago. So Adam can take this for lunch tomorrow for work. So yesterday while we were sitting at the soccer game, I decided that I was gonna get some more Contigo water bottles because the kids have to take one every day. And Kira, I guess the school says that she has to take a clear water bottle. Like it can't be one like this, because I don't know, they might have something in there that they're not supposed to have in middle school. I don't know. Anyway, so I got these, I ordered these on Amazon. These are my favorite brand because they can go in the dishwasher and they're very durable. In fact, this one I got at Costco probably 2 or 3 years ago. And I've put it in the dishwasher many times and it's still going strong. So I'm gonna go ahead and unwrap these. And then I got rid of a couple of them that I had that were just kind of like getting junky and stuff. So that way I can wash these out and the kids can start using them this week. Okay, so I wanted to share with you guys really quickly before I put this stuff away. I think I shared this briefly in a video before. I can't remember exactly, but I did start ordering this keto crate because a lot of the snacks in here fit with like the paleo way that I'm mostly trying to eat. So they have like a monthly subscription box basically, and you get like a variety of keto snacks. And I know a lot of you guys do low carb, so I just thought I would share with you. And I think like through October 19th, I think it is, they're doing like a buy one get one deal. So I'll put all the information down below, but I just thought I'd kind of show you some of the stuff that comes in it. Like normally they send like beef sticks and then types of like energy bars. They also usually send like some type of like pork rind or keto chip or something like that. I don't know, I just think there's like a good variety of different things in here. I'm excited to try these high key cheddar almond flour crackers. These are dark chocolate almonds. Those look really good by Good Sam. And then they even, in this box for September, actually included a peanut butter cookie mix. So I'm excited to try that. And then this is October's, which is the newest box. There's some coupons in here. And then they also always include like the sources to where you can get more of the items if there's something that you really like and you want to order more of it, which I think is neat. This one has, they call it a beef bar. It's like a beef stick. This chocolate chip cookie. These look really good. Dill pickle almonds, yum. Like some of this stuff is keto, so it has dairy in it, but I don't know. I just always like to look for like healthy snacks like this when I'm trying to eat better. There's another beef stick. Oh, this is what I was excited about because I've never tried this brand before. Have you guys tried these Choc Zero? I've never seen this in stores around here, and these are the dark chocolate peanut butter cups, so looking forward to trying those. There's some more. Oh, these are ranch pork rinds. Adam really likes pork rinds, so I'm sure he'll eat those. And then this blueberry bar. So anyway, like I said, I'll link it down below. I just thought that I would try it out. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna keep getting it, but so far I think it's been like a really good, you know, value for the money. And again, this is not sponsored. I paid for this with my own money. I just thought I would try it out and share it with you guys. All right, so I just put the kids in bed, well, Connor rather. This ceiling fan is disgusting. It's like there's so much dust down here. I have this thingy. It's from OXO. It actually works really well. So I normally just, where's my pledge? So I normally just spray the pledge on there, and then it works really well. You can use a vacuum too. I feel like the ceiling fan hasn't been dusted in like quite a long time. Isn't that like one of the things that you miss about being a kid? Is like not really understanding what went into like keeping a clean house. You just kind of like, if your house was clean, you just basically took it for granted. I tell you what though, do you guys sleep with a fan on? I used to not be this way, but I am now, where it's like I can't sleep without a fan on, or I get too hot. Like when I stay in hotels and stuff, sometimes I have a hard time sleeping because I get too hot. Even if the hotel room, well, I mean, you know, hotel room thermostats are junk anyway. It's like they're either like blasting cold or super hot. I feel like I might have to get my ladder and get up there and dust these blades, but we'll see. My neck. See, then you can flip it over and use the other side. All right, that was fun. Not. I think there's a Chiefs game on tonight, so Adam's downstairs watching that. But I'm probably gonna go to bed because I kind of want to get up early in the morning and not be super tired. Well, that's better. How do I get the vacuum? Because there's dust on the floor. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to put these pictures on the hallway wall out here. See, over here I have these pictures of the kids, which is fine. I'll leave those there. But I've always wanted to put something on this wall, so I'm thinking like, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 pictures. And then I did put this one right here, which I actually think looks nice. And then over on this side, I think I'm gonna hang this picture that I have, or these wedding pictures that I have from our wedding, in case you guys want to see wedding pictures from 15 years ago. But I think that'll look nice, like on this side. All right, so that was super easy. I really like how that turned out. Isn't that cute? All right, I'm sold on the mixed tiles, guys. I feel like I'm gonna have to get more for my living room, but yeah, I really like those. Super easy. Like I said, not, you know, fancy. I mean, it's peel and stick art, but I mean, it looks nice, don't you think? I'm not a fancy person really, so I don't really care about I don't really care about fancy, but I'm excited. Cause now with this art, I feel like the next thing I'm gonna do is get some drapes in here. It's gonna start to look a little bit more put together. We're still waiting for the ottoman at the end of the bed. I'm gonna get a fake plant over there. I need to get some type of like, I feel like greenery needs to go underneath there or something, but I'm excited. I'm excited. Hey guys, good morning. So it's actually Monday morning, and I'm gonna finish up my meal plan this morning for the week because I need to pick up groceries today for anything else that I need for these meals. I actually have today off and the kids are at school and Adam is at work. So holla, I'm actually gonna film like an organizational, kind of like clean and organized with me and cook dinner with me video today. So that will be something you guys will be seeing soon. But last night I was just kind of going through some of my cookbooks and I was also looking at recipes online. I did a fall crockpot video a couple weeks ago and it was really fun to do, and I also included like a printable, so if you haven't seen that video I'll link it down below. But I thought I would do another one with another theme, maybe Instant Pot. So I'm kind of trying to plan recipes for that and see how I can incorporate them throughout this week. So I have a recipe that I want to make out of this cookbook, which I've showed you guys before. It's the Milk Street Fast and Slow cookbook. I really like this cookbook. You guys know I collect a lot of cookbooks, but I really do a good job of using them, and I've used this for several recipes that I've shared with you guys now. But I saw that there was a meatball, like an Instant Pot meatball marinara recipe in here, and the way that they're showing it like in the picture is that you would have it with subs as like meatball sandwiches. So I may make that for a recipe this week. And then I also want to try again doing a pot roast in the Instant Pot. I haven't always had the best luck. Like sometimes it comes out tough, but my sister always makes, my sister is like the Instant Pot connoisseur, and she always makes this it's a blog called This Old Gal, and she makes her Instant Pot recipe for pot roast and she says it's really good. So I think I might try that. Yeah, and then I have a couple others that I want to try, so I'm gonna incorporate those into my meal plan for this week. And then there's like a couple desserts that I want to try in the Instant Pot too, so that will be fun. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now, is just like planning out our meals for the week. Last night, well, I showed you guys, we had this steak and baked potatoes and broccoli with those fish cakes. That's one of the kids' favorite meals. And that Wagyu beef that I got from Thrive was so good. It was like probably the best steak that I've ever cooked at home. So tonight we have soccer practice, so I'm kind of thinking that I should do something like easier. I don't know. I may make chicken and dumplings. That sounds really good. So actually this week also I am planning a Rachel Ray video, and so I have all of my Rachel Ray cookbooks out. You guys, I'm like an OG Rachel Ray fan from back in the day. I watched her religiously in college, and I have every single one of her cookbooks. And in fact, I even have the very first magazine that she ever published, the Everyday with Rachel Ray. It's upstairs. I should go get it and show it to you guys, but probably like what, 20 years old at this point. But I really want to make her pasta carbonara because she always talks about making that recipe for her husband, and I had to order some bucatini online because I can't find it anywhere around here. If you guys never had bucatini, it's like the spaghetti, but it's like hollow in the middle. I don't know, I've never purchased it before. I feel like I've had it at a restaurant once or twice, but I've never purchased it before. I couldn't find it anywhere around here, so I had to order it. But yeah, so I have that. So I have her burger cookbook, and I have her Rachel Ray 50 cookbook, which is, this is actually one of my favorites that she's done. It kind of has like, it's kind of like a memoir a little bit also. And then I also got out her, oh geez, this is a blast from the past, this Cooking Round the Clock. This book is from, I believe, 2004. Yeah, 2004. There's a breakfast recipe in here that I think I'm gonna try. And then this is another one that I have of hers. Everyone is Italian on Sunday. I think there's like a deviled egg recipe that I'm gonna make out of this. So anyway, that's kind of what I'm gonna do this morning. Since I don't have to work today, I can put in a grocery order and pick that up. But yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna leave you guys, and make sure you come back for that organization video because it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna be making a tool for my office that's hopefully gonna help me track of my to-do list. So I'm super excited for that. But thank you guys so much for coming along on this weekend prep video. And thank you to Built Bar for sponsoring. If you guys want to get that 10% discount, you can use my code JenChapin10. I'll have the link in the description box below. It's funny because Saturday after we got home from the soccer tournament, I had another box from Built Bar and they sent me a new flavor, which is like a blueberry muffin. So keep on the lookout for that. Delicious. All their stuff is really delicious, but I would definitely recommend the puffs. Those taste like dessert and they are fantastic. But anyway, thanks you guys for your support and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.